Think of your body as a massive logistics network. Like a city grid, its success depends entirely on the quality of its infrastructure. When the pathways are clear, everything works. When they're blocked, the system fails. Your hormones serve as the master messengers within this grid. They are the signals that dictate your daily energy levels, your mood, how you build muscle, and the speed of your metabolism. These messengers are built using raw materials from your diet, specifically fats and cholesterol. Without these inputs, the messengers cannot be synthesized. While we often treat fat as a single category to be avoided, the distinction matters. High-quality fats build clear pathways. Low-quality fats act as debris that physically obstruct cellular communication. Your daily food choices determine whether you are providing the city with high-grade building materials or simply adding more blockages to the grid. Standard fitness advice often fixates on calories in versus calories out, or suggests that low-fat diets are a universal solution for health. But the underlying biology is more specific. Vital hormones like testosterone, estrogen, and cortisol have a structural requirement for fat. If the supply is cut off, production slows down. This is why some people experience persistent fatigue, brain fog, and stalled physical recovery despite eating a low-calorie diet and exercising regularly. Today, we're looking at how whole food fats support these signals compared to how processed oils disrupt them, and identifying the specific swaps that restore balance. Ignoring the chemical quality of your fats makes it difficult for your hormonal system to maintain its baseline performance over time. When you source your fats from whole foods like avocados, olive oil, nuts, seeds, and fish, you are providing the body with specific building blocks. This diagram shows how omega-3s and monounsaturated fats reach the cell membrane. They actively integrate into the outer layer, keeping the membrane fluid. This allows hormone signals to dock with receptors and transmit their instructions into the cell without interference. This cellular fluidity leads to the tangible benefits you feel: steady energy throughout the day, sharper focus, and less systemic inflammation in your joints. The trade-off is practical. These foods often require more frequent grocery trips. They have a shorter shelf life, and they generally cost more than processed alternatives. You are trading the convenience of shelf-stable snacks for the long-term stability of your metabolism. Effectively, you are paying an upfront premium in time and money to ensure your internal signaling remains efficient. On the other side of the equation are trans fats and heavily processed seed oils, the staples of fast food and packaged snacks. These are highly convenient and designed to stay on a pantry shelf for months without spoiling. These processed fats are irregularly shaped. Entering your system, they lodge into your cellular architecture like grit, causing the membrane to become rigid and triggering systemic inflammation. Because the cell surface warps, hormones cannot dock. The signal is never received. Over time, this cellular blockage manifests as insulin resistance, unpredictable mood swings, and a measurable drop in testosterone. Choosing these fats is essentially taking out a biological loan. You get the convenience now, but the debt is paid through your metabolic health later. Fixing this requires specific substitutions. This table shows biological outcomes. Trading potato chips for raw almonds shifts you from inflammation toward active cell repair. Replacing commercial dressings with pure olive oil requires more prep, but protects your cellular signaling. You have to decide if you're willing to give up the hyper-palatable crunch of processed snacks to give your body the materials it actually needs. This sacrifice of immediate taste for whole food quality is the most direct way to repair your internal communication. Your strategy for optimizing fats should match your lifestyle. This flowchart identifies 3 starting points. For the optimizer, who counts every gram, fat quality matters more than the total number. If your fats come from processed bars, your hormones will struggle. If you are hitting your macros but still feeling sluggish or failing to recover, an audit of your fat sources is the first step. If you are budget conscious, you don't need expensive oils. Eggs, seeds, and natural dairy provide high nutritional density and quality fats without a high price tag. If you are a convenience eater, focus on one single change. Swap one packaged snack for an avocado or a handful of nuts to begin the repair process. Regardless of your specific goal, prioritizing the quality of your fat intake is necessary for your body to function as intended. You cannot expect your hormones to regulate your energy and mood if you are starving the system of high-quality raw materials. As chief engineer of your body, you select the materials for your infrastructure. High-grade materials create a state of physical clarity and optimized energy. Your hormones shape your experience of daily life, but your dietary fats shape your hormones. View your next meal as the raw material for your biological infrastructure.